Hey guys, it's the Deal Dork with a ton of boxes here today. I want to test out this Rocket Sports golf net, which they've sent to me, which looks really awesome. And I want to do it in my garage, which is why it sounds like it has a bit of an echo. So in order to do so, I need to improve the lighting in here. Now, I have two tent umbrella lights up behind the camera here, and it's working fine now because I also have a window letting daylight in. But the fact is, I want to do more reviews in the future in my garage where I have more space, where I can do golf, tools, other things that I can't do in a basement. So I have here today a giant LED floodlight. Now this is the second floodlight I've reviewed for this particular seller, and they've been kind enough to send me another because I need one for this specific purpose. And it's big, it's heavy duty, and it's really more like a street light than anything because of the amount of light that it projects. We're going to find out all about it. I'll show you how to hook it up and how I'm going to use it right after this. Here's the details on this light. The company is TOPL, T-O-P-L, and the light is a 200 watt LED light. I think that's a 200 watt equivalent. If you had an incandescent, it has the equivalent brightness of the 200 watt incandescent. So it's an energy saver. We'll open it up, and this thing's pretty heavy, well packed. And there's some directions here, and the owner's manual. Cool little packaging here. Better than the bubble wrap. I don't know if you ever saw Ethan Turner when he jumps up and down on the bubble wrap. One of my favorite scenes. So here's what the light looks like. This one's in silver. Looks like they also make black. The last one I had was black. Here's a close-up of what the light looks like. You can see it has 4 different sections of LED pads in the reflective area, and this is I think that's a glass, or I'm not quite sure what it is, but you can see in the back, very, very heavy duty. And the key why this is going to be so good for me is this arm here, which I'm just going to use the zip ties to hang off of my garage door hanger there. So easy to hang up, but not so easy to connect, right? Because there's 3 wires. And you can wire these directly in to a socket or electrical panel, something like that. I'm not an electrician, so I like to do things the easy way for me. And that way it's going to be using an extension cord with bare wires on the end. You can see we have the US colors and I believe the Asian colors. I'm not sure which country, but on the last one I had to Google it and find out which wire matched to which, and then we're just simply gonna match them up with wire nuts, and I'll show you how it works. After a quick Google search, I found our friends here at LEDlightexpert.com have this really easy diagram here where black goes to brown, white goes to blue, and green goes to yellow with the green stripe. So pretty simple and straightforward. And we're just going to use these wire nuts here. I wish I had a little bit smaller wire nuts, but this is all I have on hand for right now. You can also use electrical tape, but just make sure they're safe and up to standards here. This is going to be more temporary for me. I'm going to make a more permanent connection, but for purposes of this video, I'll show you just how to hook them up. We have connected black to brown, white to blue, and then finally green to yellow here. And again, for this size wire, these wire nuts are too big, so I'm gonna have to run to the hardware store and make a change, but temporarily, at least for this demonstration, it should work. It's so loose, they're just not making a great connection here, but as I said, you probably want to get a smaller lug nut and also strip the wire down a little more so there's some more exposed stuff. I'm not an electrician, just for the record, but I have made the connection, and I'm not recommending you use this process or any, but it is a way to hook this up. I would recommend consulting a professional. I just am a Google professional, if you will, which doesn't make me qualified for anything. So for safety purposes, you might want to consult somebody that really knows what they're doing. But this is now hooked up as far as I'm concerned, unless I missed a connection, and we're going to have our Christmas vacation Griswold moment to try to turn this thing on. And there we have it. I didn't direct this right at the camera because it will wash out everything here, but as I look here, it is illuminating our entire garage ceiling and the wall and things, so it's super bright. I'm going to pass it by the camera, and hopefully you can get a sense of it. I'm looking in the monitor here. It looks like it just has a bit of a glow, but it really truly is super bright, and it's also conflicting with the lights that I already have here. But it's a super bright light, and I'm going to go hang it from my garage rafters now, and we'll have much, much better lighting here in the Deal Dork garage. Alright, so I'm up on the ladder here. Sorry for the bright light here, just my shop light. But I'm just going to take my rail here, the exterior rail of my garage door here, and just going to strap it up just like this, and then we'll point it over toward the set. Then we'll have ourselves plenty of light inside for our nighttime video reviews. And there we have it, all hung up and nice and bright here. And we'll see, you can see the set over here is very bright as well. My wonderful white tarp here. Working on the set, but we're low budget at the moment. But overall, this thing is throwing a ton of light and achieving the exact job that I hoped it would. Now I have an outlet in the ceiling. I'm going to wire it up there. But for now, it's doing the job, and great little light, especially for the price. I think it's just over $100. And if you look at comparable lights, this thing really gets the job done. So guys, comment on the video, ask any questions. If you're an electrician and you want to tell me why this is a bad idea to hook it up this way, let me know. Of course, I want to be safe in my home as well. But great little light. TOPL, thanks for sending it to me. Rucket Sports, also thanks. I appreciate the sponsorship. And we're going to get on to golfing in the garage and reviewing more products. So thanks. Please subscribe, guys. I appreciate it.